And I'm encouraging every South Africans to always to rise up, to stand up and fight for this country. Because if we don't fight for this country, I promise you, our children and our children's children, they will not have this country because we're allowing illegal foreigners to take over. You can see Home Affairs will be coming to knock on your door. Our law enforcement will be coming to knock on your door with some of the things that you're doing in this street of YouTube.
Yeah. 2 weeks and 3 days. In Zimbabwe.
And ZANU-PF as a government has not built a single maternity theater in 42 years at the biggest hospital in this country.
And when we tell them that 95% of Zimbabweans who are giving birth who are coming to this country to give birth as Zimbabweans. So we're calling on Home Affairs, we're calling on our law enforcement to really look at this girl because we cannot allow this type of people to continue to defame our country, to continue to destroy our country.
Why is it that South African men don't want to date us as foreign women? So I'm not looking down upon foreigners, but I'm just saying South Africans are blessed. Their ladies are so beautiful. So since they have beautiful ladies, why would they go borders across, go to other countries and look for women to marry? There's this perspective about South African men that they are, people say things, you know what I'm saying. So I only dated one South African guy, and it was so traumatic to me, to the point that I'm so scared. This was like when I first came to South Africa, when I was only in the first year, I dated one South African guy. Like I always say, it's not every South African who loves foreign nationals. Some are xenophobic. Yes, I'm saying it because the word exists. I know you come after me. People, they don't want to hear this word.
She claims that she has dated one South African and she was traumatized. She's afraid to be dating because that's a narrative that she wants to paint to the world, that South African are dangerous people. But she's here in our country. You ask yourself, what are you doing in a xenophobic country? What are you doing in a country that you think that dangerous country? Why don't you go stay in your own country? Why can't you stay in your safe country? Why can't you stay in a country that is not xenophobic? Why do you want to come to a country and stay in a country that is xenophobic?
This story is very concerning. It's alarming on the brutality which Zimbabweans continue to face in South Africa. Reports indicate that every day, over 100 Zimbabweans pass on in South Africa.
We cannot have ungrateful Zimbabweans in our country, spreading lies every day. We're calling on Home Affairs to go check on this girl. What visa does she have to be working in our country? Good afternoon, good evening, depending on what's watching this video. You could be watching from South America, you could be watching from North America, you could be watching from Asia, you could be watching from Europe, you could be watching from Australia, you could be watching from Africa, the mother continent, you could be watching from the Caribbean, you could be watching from anywhere around the world. It could be the first time you bump into my face, could be the first time you bump into my voice, could be the first time you bump into my YouTube channel. My name is Hlulani, the Tsonga Prince from South Africa, from Zanzibar for sure. You're probably asking yourself, what are you doing here? I'm here to defend my country. I'm here to talk about what's happening around the world. I'm here to talk about what's happening around Africa. But most of all, I'm here to defend my country from those who think they can come to our country illegal, from those who think they can come to our country and work in our country illegal. I'll be the first defense force. From those who think they can come to our country and corrupt our country, I'll be the first defense force. More than 77% of you guys, you're watching my content, but you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. I don't know what you're waiting for, guys. So kindly hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification so that every time I upload my video, you are the first one to get my videos, guys. So just hit that subscribe button, guys. I need many of you guys too, so we can continue to fight for this country, because if we don't fight for this country, let me tell you guys, these people that are here, they're not here to play. They're here to steal our country. They're here to destroy our country. So I need more soldiers. I need you. So just hit that subscribe button, guys. And I know about the video that I posted yesterday, that not everything went according to the way I planned the video, but that is not an excuse. I just want to say my apologies, guys. And I've read some of your comments to say, guys, to say that I must slow down. Let me tell you guys, it is not easy to come to this YouTube channel or to sit in front of these cameras. If I show you, I've got a camera there, I've got 1, 2, 3 lights and a stand and my laptop here. just to play back the videos. But let me tell you guys, it is not easy to come into this thing. Just take your phone and start recording yourself. You start to see what you know. Maybe you might even be worse than me, because let me tell you guys, I am not perfect. And again, I want to say this, guys, English is not my first language, and English is not my second language. So English, it's my third language. So please, guys, please forgive me. But I don't want to lie to you guys. Yesterday, I was going through a lot. And with not just only going through a lot, and with people always coming to this street and attacking our country. And you know that I will not allow anybody to come here and defame our country, and I'm not going to allow anybody to come and talk nonsense about our country. I'll be the first defense. When I say I'll be the first defense force, I mean it, that I'll be the first defense force to defend my country, because let me tell you, it is not nice to be a South African. We're supposed to be enjoying our country, but we are not enjoying our country because we've got illegal foreigners that are here in our country to destroy our country. And every time you speak, they tell you you're xenophobic. And there's this girl, and I told her she finally have arrived there, and I'm going to make sure that I expose her. And she continue to talk nonsense about our country. Look, this girl, she's been in this country for more than 7 years or about 7 years, but still, and with everything that our country has done for her, but it's still not enough. But she still want to defame our country after she came from wherever she came from to come and get education in this country. But it's not enough for them, because they want everything. We must give them our country, we must give them our hospital, we must give them all of our department, we must give them food, we must give them accommodation, we must give them everything, because they are not enough. But before I talk too much, guys, because I know I talk too much, but I know, guys, you said I must slow down. I'm trying to slow down, and I'm trying. And don't forget, guys, and sometimes, guys, when I speak fast, and I'm not trying to say that is an excuse, is that I used to work for a radio, and I used to do a sports show. And you know, on a sports show, you gotta move fast. And if you don't talk fast, especially when you're presenting sports, it might be a problem. You might not be able to grab that attention that you are looking for. But that's not an excuse. But yesterday I was going through a lot. My aunt passed away yesterday, and just before I recorded my video, my mom called me. But let me tell you, I was going through a lot. I'm still going through a lot. But I'm not saying that is an excuse. I will not allow anybody, regardless of what I'm going through. But I understand I should have calmed down and not speak too fast, and not get too angry, because I do agree I was angry, but I'm going to continue to defend this country. I'm going to continue to defend my people. I'm not going to keep quiet, because when we see these people trying to destroy our country, they think we'll keep quiet. We are not going to keep quiet. And I'm encouraging every South Africans to always to rise up, to stand up and fight for this country. Because if we don't fight for this country, I promise you, our children and our children's children, they will not have this country, because we're allowing illegal foreigners to take over. You can see in many departments, even in high positions, what these people are doing. They're taking over our jobs. We cannot allow that as the people of this country. I'm trying to keep on looking there, guys. And I don't want to make this video very long, but this girl that I posted yesterday, she's back again, because she continued to talk nonsense. Because let me tell you, people have warned me about it. Even myself, I've actually warned her to say, you know what, stay away from spreading nonsense about our country. Because let me tell you, a time will come. The Home Affairs will be coming to knock on your door. Our law enforcement will be coming to knock on your door with some of the things that you're doing in this street of YouTube, trying to defame our country, trying to spread nonsense. But we are not going to allow you, young girl, to destroy this country. This country, we have built this country. We're not gonna let some Zimbabwean who coming from wherever they're coming from to come to this country and destroy the image of this country. We have worked so hard. We have fought for this country. We are not going to allow people like you to come to this country and destroy everything that we work for in this country. Let me play, guys. I know some of my people, because guys, I read the comments, and some of the people in the comment section, they said, please play that video of Robert Mugabe in every video that you're playing. Let me tell you, every time I'm going to do a Zimbabwean video, anything that had to do with Zimbabwe, I'm going to play that clip of Robert Mugabe to remind them who they are, And you're not going to come in and tell us otherwise. I'll play that clip. Before I start this video, I'm going to start this video with this clip of Robert Mugabe. Let me play it to you. And you listen. Then other videos, other video clips will follow. Because let me tell you, we'll continue to fight and defend for this country. As you can see, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm not fast. If I'm fast, guys, please tell me, dude, you are still too fast. I'm trying not to be fast because I heard you in the comment section to say, dude, because if you speak fast, the English also speaks very fast. And the English also goes to England. And I don't want my English to go to England. And I don't want my English also to get angry, because my English, when I'm angry, even my English start to get angry and everything start Englishing. But let me play this video, guys.
What about your relations with South Africa? Are you going to provide shelter to armed guerrillas who want to fight against the South African government's policies?
No, I've already said that we are going to follow a policy, a realistic policy in relation to South Africa. Our view is that we cannot avoid South Africa. It is a geographical reality, and so a policy of coexistence is the best thing we can do. Our view is that South Africa should avoid interfering in our affairs, and we should avoid interfering in South African affairs.
So you won't support opponents of apartheid from here?
We will support opponents of apartheid only politically and diplomatically at the international forums. But it is not our duty to take up arms against South Africa. It's the right and obligation of the people of South Africa to correct their own grievances their own way. We can only assist by giving them political and diplomatic support.
So you're saying then that you don't see yourself in Zimbabwe as being a frontline state, as for example Mr. Michel in Mozambique was to Rhodesia?
Of course we are not a frontline state. The struggle in South Africa is a national struggle for South Africans, and not one we should regard as Zimbabweans as our own concern.
You will not support an armed struggle in Zimbabwe?
No, we will not.
Hayi ngizizwa right.
Awusabi.
Angisavani sengibotshiwe ngingafanga.
Unesikhathi singakanani mfethu wenza lo msebenzi?
2 weeks and hayi manje sengingenile 2 weeks and 3 days. 2 weeks and 3 days ngiphansi.
Lapha ngaphansi.
Ngapha ngaphansi. 2 weeks and 3 days.
Usuka phela.
eZimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Been working since last year. Mpilo Hospital in BALOYI is good too. They're not working as well. We live in a country where the biggest hospital, Salim Mugabe Hospital, has got only one working maternity theatre. In total, it has got 2 maternity theatres. One is not working. Both maternity theatres were built in 1977 by Ian Smith. And ZANU-PF as a government has not built a single maternity theatre in 42 years at the biggest hospital in this country. And as a result, 2,500 Zimbabwean women die every year giving birth. To build a maternity theatre, it costs about 37,000 US dollars, and one Land Cruiser would build 11 maternity theatres. And yet in government there are thousands of Land Cruisers.
To tell me, Popo, you're saying this is incompetence. Is this incompetence or they just don't care?
I think
With incompetence, you'd see an effort and buildings will be falling over and that kind of stuff. But nothing, when nothing is being done, where you seeing the poverty that you and I experience, you know, the thing that breaks my heart every morning that I drive to this place is to see the number of men and women looking for firewood and the desperate conditions that the majority of our citizens are in. To me, that doesn't look sound and look like it's incompetence. It just sounds like they don't care.
Yeah, I think they don't care. That's true, but I think they're also incompetent because the efforts.
So guys, I just want to apologize for this last clip, because I know there was 2 clips put on top of each other, speaking on top of each other. But I tried to look for that. I wanted that clip of that interview that was done there. except the other clip that was on top of it. But I couldn't find it. I had to put this clip. But you can see the whole Zimbabwe, it looks like they've got one maternity theater. And how do you have one maternity theater in the whole country of Zimbabwe or in BALOYI? And when we tell them that 95% of Zimbabweans who are giving birth, who are coming to this country to give birth as Zimbabweans, go check what's happening in Messina. Guys, I'm trying to calm down. Go check what's happening in Messina. You will actually see that it is the truth. You can see even him saying they don't have any maternity theaters in Zimbabwe. They only got one. That's why we have so much people coming to this country. And it's not like they can't afford to build one. They choose not to because why? South Africa is there. And I hope our government that are watching that these people, these leaders of Zimbabweans are useless. They don't care about the citizens. Why? Because they know South Africa is there to assist them. Let me tell you, we've been assisting Zimbabwean for over 30 years. And they'll still come here. I'm going to play a couple of clips. They'll still come here and tell you that we are xenophobic. I'll play you another clip of the first clip that okay, even beside Mugabe, play that clip that I played you before Mugabe. Of these Zimbabweans who are coming to our country, we keep on arresting them all the time, and we cannot arrest all of them. They're coming to the country to destroy, nothing else. They are coming to the country to destroy, nothing else. To steal our minerals, nothing else. You can see he's even proud that he's been arrested. He says even he's not even afraid because he's not dead. Why should he be afraid? These are the type of the people that we have in this country. These are the type of the people that are coming to our country. They're illegal. And when we come and talk, they say that we are xenophobic. They tell you, when, whatever, we helped you. Go Google of it and learn what our people were doing when they were in exile. These people don't, because they don't know, our people were not moving around. Our people were not destroying nothing. Our people were not stealing nobody's juice. They were in camps. But now they're busy. They do as they please. They go under the ground. You saw him. He's proud. He's a Zimbabwean. Why should I be? That's the attitude that we don't want in this country. We don't hate them. We don't hate them at all. We don't hate Zimbabweans. But we hate this type of people that we are getting in this country. The people who are coming. Guys, I hope again I'm not angry. I'm trying, guys, to do this video. Guys, and remember, guys, this is not a news station. This is a podcast. Let me make it clear. This is a podcast. It's not a newsroom or whatever. Of course, we report whatever's happening, current affairs, whatever's happening in our country, whatever's happening around Africa, whatever's happening around the world. But we are facing a crisis in our country. And these people, they seems like they don't want to accept that they are the one who are causing the problem that we're facing in this country. It's not our people. You can see the people that were arrested. The first guy that I showed you guys. He is from under the ground, mining illegal, came to our country illegal. And when we arrest them and when we send them back home, we are told we are xenophobic. You saw even the clip, even though I'm not happy that that other clip was put on top of another clip, but it still makes good sense that those two clips needed to be put together so you understand this girl that we're talking about, this specific one that was chased from our hospitals or from our clinic. That it's not like we don't want them. You saw her carrying a bag. Carrying a bag, we don't know if she came all the way from Zimbabwe just to come and give birth in our country. I don't know how it works, guys, but we cannot accept illegal foreigners coming in our country. Do as they please. Then when they're not happy, they call us xenophobic. When they're not happy, they spread nonsense. They say we are doing this, we are doing this. When it's the other way around, I want to play you the clip of this girl, the main girl who want to trend. And this one, we're still calling on Home Affairs to really look at this girl. And we're calling for her arrest because she continued to spread nonsense about our country. She continued to defame our country. She continued to lie after she got the education that she got in this country. As she always claims in a video, she's been in this country for 7 years, but she's very ungrateful. Very ungrateful. So I am tagging her so that Home Affairs, it is easy for them to get her. So we're calling on Home Affairs, we're calling on law enforcement to really look at this girl because we cannot allow this type of people to continue to defame our country, to continue to destroy our country. Let me play you the next clip.
A lot of people are sharing their love journeys. Go on TikTok, just search South Africa marries Nigerian, South Africa marries Zimbabwean. It's usually the ladies. It's very rare to see a South African man marrying a Zimbabwean or a South African man marrying a Nigerian. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say it doesn't happen. I didn't say it doesn't exist. Maybe it's there, but it's very rare. I am coming to advocate for us. Why is it that South African men don't want to date us as foreign women? Because I cannot say South African men, they don't want to date foreign ladies. Yet I'm also a foreign lady in South Africa. Number one, obviously culture. We all know that South Africa is very rich in terms of culture, and there's culture diversity in South Africa. We have different cultures like Xhosa to the Zulus to the Ndebele to the Tswana to the Venda to the Tsonga. What else? Shangani, Pedi. I hope I haven't forgotten, but I know there are over 11 cultures in South Africa. Yeah. So imagine all those cultures, guys. South Africans, they just have this glow. It's reality. They have this glow. Even how their bodies are made. South African ladies, they have assets. And even in terms of most South African women, they are light-skinned. They have assets in terms of body structure and how they look. So I'm not looking down upon foreigners, but I'm just saying South Africans are blessed. Their ladies are so beautiful. So since they have beautiful ladies, why would they go borders across, go to other countries and look for women to marry? Yet they are blessed in their own country.
Let me stop it here, guys. The reason I'm putting these videos, guys, I want to do justice to this video because I don't want only just going to collect just only the part where she's calling us xenophobic. I wanted you to understand the story, where she's coming from, whatever she was saying, because I don't want to sound like I'm just cutting clips just to expose him. The question that she was asking is that why is it South Africans are not dating foreigners or Zimbabweans? Let me tell you, some South Africans do date Zimbabweans, but proper Zimbabwean. But I don't think she's in the list of South Africans that will want to date her. But she said it, she have asked the question and answered herself that our South African women are beautiful, our South African women are old. She still doesn't even know how to put a lipstick, lip gloss, not even a lip gloss, lipstick. She still does not know how to put a lipstick. And she wants a South African man to date her. We are too spoiled with the best of the best. But that's not what I wanted to say in this video. I'm just putting that part of the video so you can understand, so that you don't think that I'm just trying to expose them. With all what she was saying, I want to play you the next clips and I want you to listen proper. But speaking on many other men of South Africans, we don't betray our own women. We will continue to support our women. We will continue to marry our own women. Not that we can't marry other foreigners. We do marry other foreigners. But it has to be the best. It has to be it has to be quality women. You take her. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with her, but I'm just saying you can see even yourself. She have said it that, you know what, why should black South African or South African go look for other women when they have the best in the country? She knows that we have the best. But I think she knows the answer why we don't go out and look somewhere else. We prefer to stay at home. Tina sihlala ekhaya. We don't eat anywhere else. We eat at home. Not that we don't eat outside. If the woman is the right one, we probably will date a Zimbabwean. But this one, hey, I'm sure. Maybe South Africa, maybe you guys, you want, maybe comment, go to a page and tell her, because she seems like she's hunting for a South African man. But let me not talk too much. Let me play you the next clip. But I wanted to understand where she's coming from. Listen to her.
Foreign ladies, they are also scared of South African men. There's this perspective about South African men that they are, you know, people say things, you know what I'm saying. So foreigners are also scared to date South African men. It's much easier for a South African to date a foreign man, while at least it's very hard for a foreign lady to date a South African man. You get what I'm saying? So it's also foreign ladies who also don't want South African men. So it's 50-50. Even myself, I'm also scared of dating South African men for various reasons known to me. I know if I share those reasons, people will come after me, but I also have my reasons why I'm scared of dating South African men. I've dated one. I only dated one South African guy, and it was so traumatic to me, to the point that I'm so scared. This was like when I first came to South Africa, when I was only in the first year, I did one South African guy, but he gave me so much trauma. So I'm so scared right now to repeat. It's like 6 years later, I'm still scared of South Africans just because of one experience. I know this is controversial, but like I always say, there's this perspective about foreign nationals. Like I always say, it's not every South African who loves foreign nationals. Some are xenophobic. Yes, I'm saying it because the word exists. I know you come after me. People, they don't want to hear this word. Why is it that this word triggers you? If you're not xenophobic, you're not xenophobic. So why are you triggered? So some are just xenophobic naturally. So as a result, because they are xenophobic, they don't want to date foreign ladies. Yes. Let me move on. On that same note, until you know that us foreigners, we are called kwerekweres. So they just imagine themselves like, me dating a kwerekwere, me becoming a kwerekwere person. They don't want that. Anyways, these are my reasons. This is my thinking. Why I think South African men, they don't want us foreign nationals.
I'll stop it here, guys. The reason I put the other part, because I don't know, guys, I could have cut it from there, where she's saying South Africans are xenophobic, and she's going to continue to call South Africans xenophobic. So even when she does not even want to say South African are what, she can't say it because she's going to get attacked. She claims that she has dated one South African and she was traumatized. She's afraid to be dating, because that's a narrative that she wants to paint to the world, that South African are dangerous people. But she's here in our country. You ask yourself, what are you doing in a xenophobic country? What are you doing in a country that you think that are dangerous country? Why don't you go stay in your own country? Guys, let me try to calm down again. Let me not sound like I'm angry. Let me calm down. Ask yourself, what is she doing in this country for 7 years? Then she keeps on coming back. She goes back to her country for 1 week. She says she's packing, she's leaving. If you see a video, she has said it many times. I'm finally leaving South Africa. I'm going back to Zimbabwe. She goes stay there for 1 week, 2 weeks. She comes back running. Why can't you stay in your safe country? Why can't you stay in a country that is not xenophobic? Why do you want to come to a country and stay in a country that is xenophobic? That's a question that I'm asking her, because she's pushing the narrative. I'm starting to ask, is this girl being paid to come and defame our country? Is she being paid to come and defame our country? Or she just want to defame our country? Or she enjoy lying and spreading nonsense about our country? That's what we're calling our home affairs. We cannot allow people. Every video that she does about South Africa, her other videos don't do well. That whatever she talks about, she have to put South Africa for her to do well. And let me tell you, in every video that she does, she have to say South Africans are xenophobic and South Africans are dangerous. The reason I put that story about why South African men don't date foreigners or Zimbabweans. And we do have some South Africans that date Zimbabwean. I've dated a Zimbabwean before. I'm not going to lie. She was a very beautiful lady. So are we xenophobic? We do date outside of our country. Unfortunately, I don't think a type of a girl like her should get any man or any high-value man in this country. She must go get those ones who are hungry. She will never get a man who's not hungry. But that's fact. She said for 7 years she's been having one day. Excuse is that she's been traumatized. It's not me. She said it herself. For 7 years she only dated once as one South African. Yeah, my camera is about to shut down, guys. This video is gonna be very long. I didn't want this video to be long. Let me switch off my phone switched off here. But let me go to my camera. I shall come back. We're going to ad break. So guys, we are back from our ad break. Even though my camera was shutting down, we just use it as it was an ad break. But we're back. So as I was saying, guys, she continued to lie and defame. I want to play you another clip of her continuing to defame this country, insulting this country, spreading lies. So, guys, ask yourself, why do they love this country so much if this country is xenophobic? Why they all run here? Why can't they go to other African countries? Why our country? Why do you always come to our country? Why don't you run to other? Why don't you stay in your home country? Why? Let me play you the next clips and listen to this girl.
So what happened is that there was a Zimbabwean man who was brutally killed by a Ugandan national in South Africa.
4:17 on the hard bounce, another mix. We had some brilliant music in there. Rihanna featuring Harris and We Found Love. Of course, she's done a bit of acting as well. The last time I saw her was in a movie called Battleship. My goodness, does she know how to wield a big gun in the movie. Billy Ocean, it's ironic how we shorten our names from time to time. Whenever we're called, there's always some moniker. I mean, Leslie Sebastian, which is Billy Ocean. Let's go down to the beach for sex on the beach. You mean a cocktail? Of course, dear. Of course.
The deceased, who is known as Emmanuel from Zimbabwe, he left behind a lovely wife and a child. That's so painful, all because of love dispute. And he has contributed to the number of the Zimbabweans who keep on dying in South Africa. This story is very concerning. It's alarming on the brutality which Zimbabweans continue to face in South Africa. Reports indicate that every day, over 100 Zimbabweans pass on in South Africa unnaturally. So, some of the reasons why Zimbabweans keep on getting themselves into trouble or keep on dying in South Africa every day is as a result of crime. Some are involved in crime, and during the shootouts with police, they die. Some are also victims of crime. You know, most Zimbabweans, some who don't afford basic lifestyle, they live in the ghetto. They live in the shacks and in Mkuku, and that side, it's not safe. The reason why they live in poor conditions is because they cannot afford good housing in good places, because they don't have proper employment, which earns them better money. So they end up settling. And in those areas, we all know that Zimbabweans are not liked, and some people are xenophobic, so they come after them and they get killed. Sometimes, due to the fights, the disputes, we always see our Zimbabwean brothers and sisters engaging in fights in South Africa, and they end up losing their lives. So guys, this story has been trending, and it also has raised concerns about the way most Zimbabweans are dying in South Africa. Every day, it is believed that hundreds of Zimbabweans are repatriated back home due to dying unnatural death. That's alarming, and that raises concern.
You can see the intent again, guys, is to damage the image of South Africa. That video had nothing to do with South Africa, but she had to emphasize and lie that there's over 100 people every day who are dying in this country from Zimbabwe. Every day they're leaving this country and going to Zimbabwe. More than 100 people. That's what she's saying in this video. The narrative that she's spending, that's what we're saying to our law enforcement. We cannot have ungrateful Zimbabwean in our country, spreading lies every day. We're calling on Home Affairs to go check on this girl. What visa does she have to be working in our country? And I'm going to repeat again. Being a YouTuber, it's work. It is work. There's some other countries, even YouTube does not allow you to be part of the program of YouTube. Because they don't, for I don't know, whatever reason, they don't want those countries to be part of it because there is work. So this girl, she's working in this country. She must tell us what documents does she have to be working in this country. She continued to lie about this country. You can see her reporting. Zimbabweans that are continuing to die in South Africa. That story has nothing to do. That's why we say we don't want. We can see the type of criminal we have. I don't condone what this guy was, this Ugandan guy. We are having barbaric people in our country. They leave their country to come and commit crime in our country. And this crime is reported. Like the way she's reporting it's a crime that's happening in South Africa. Done by Ugandan, as she said. I don't know if that guy was a Ugandan. She said, that's what she's saying. The guy who killed that Zimbabwean guy. She's saying is a Ugandan. It has nothing to do with us. And that type of barbaric, we should not condone those things. The guy who did that to that Zimbabwean, they must go look for him and arrest him. We cannot have people who think they can do as they please in this country. We'll continue to fight for this country. We'll continue to protect this country. We should not allow this nonsense to happen in our country. We must call a spade a spade. We must call a spade a spade. We're not going to buy faces. That's why we're saying these people must leave our country, because you can see they're coming to our country, committing crime in our own country. And when these things are reported, it's South Africa and it's in South Africa. That whatever happened there, it will be ever in the book of South Africa. And we must say nothing. We must allow them, because we're going to be called xenophobic by people like her. We're simply asking Home Affairs, we're simply asking our law enforcement to remove this little girl to go back where she come from. We are simply asking our law enforcement. Because we don't want to do it ourselves. We've got law enforcement. So we are calling on you, Home Affairs. We don't want to come here and keep on reporting about this. Do your job. Law enforcement, do your job. Go collect this girl. She's busy in this country, defaming our country every day. And she continues. You can see her intent is to destroy, to mock South Africa, to even make South Africa more angry. They've told me about her, and I've been seeing her. It's just I was not watching her videos recently. But people have been telling me, go watch this girl because she's busy defaming our country. She's busy spreading nonsense about our country. Let me show you what these people are doing. And we're calling on our government. We're calling on our president. Our country, it's a crime scene. You can see what these people are doing in our country. We're calling on Somalians, we're calling on Nigerians, we're calling on Zimbabweans, we're calling in Ethiopians, we're calling in Lesotho, we're calling in Malawians, we're calling on Ugandans, we're calling in Mozambique. Stop the nonsense that you're doing in our country. Your time is coming for us to remove you, to take you back where you come from. That guy who was driving his car on top of another human being, I don't care if it's a Zimbabwean or whatever, but we're not going to allow it in this country. Because it comes back to us. We should not allow such things like this. We should call them out, and we're calling on our law enforcement. We hope that you have arrested that guy. This is not a play field for criminals. Let me play you this last clip, guys. Just to show you, this is something that happened today. I saw it today. Let me play you.
It's true, in the early hours of this morning, the security officers were patrolling in this area. So then they heard people screaming from this house. So then they suspected that no, there's something going on. It's then that they got into the house. So they found these people who couldn't speak English. Then they called the police. We swiftly responded. We came here. When we arrived, we found that there are 44 illegal immigrants that are locked in 2 rooms here. And we started to question them. Unfortunately, there was a problem of language. They couldn't speak any language of South Africa. But the little information that we got is that they are from Ethiopia. Yes, but we are still waiting for the interpreter that will give us, or that will help us, so that we can get more information from them. From now, as I'm saying that, no, it's still early. What we can confirm that it's 44 of them, 17 of them are minors, and 27 of them are adults. For now, we are treating them as illegal immigrants pending further investigation.
And Ntate Masondo, what do we know about the owner of the house? Or do we have a sense who brought them here, and how did they come into the country?
Yes, as I'm saying that, no, it's still early. We are still busy with our investigation, but what we can confirm that, no, we didn't find any South African person here. So for now, we don't know who is the owner of the house. As I'm saying that, no, those that we found here, they can't talk English. So you can see that it's not long that they are in the country, but you can see that they were held against their will.
When we're crying, we come into the street. We're saying, look what our country is turning to. Human trafficking in our own country, done by foreigners, bringing foreigners in our country. 44 Ethiopians locked in their house, trafficked to our country, and we should say nothing. When you speak as a South African, I get attacked, you get threatened. But let me tell you guys, for the first time today, I sat and I blocked over 100 people on my YouTube channel, talking nonsense. When we come and report these matters, you hate Africans, you hate that. You can call me whatever you want. If that's what you want to believe, yes, I'm a hater. Another person even said, you are so handsome, but your heart are ... But I'm so handsome, but your heart... I wonder why Qureshi finished. What's wrong with my heart when I come and defend my country? I should not be coming here and defending my country. I should not come here and talk about what we are facing within our country. I should allow such things like this. And see, this country is the future of my children. This country is the future of the children of my cousins. But in short, what I'm trying to say, this country belongs to us, and it belongs to our children. It belongs to our children's children. So we cannot allow them to come to this country and destroy our country. Because I'm scared to be called xenophobic. Because I'm scared to be called that you hate African. I don't care. Call me whatever you want to call me. I'll continue to fight and expose all these people. This country is ours. We fought for it. Why are you running away from your country? If your country is so perfect, why are you running away from your country? If this country is xenophobic, why, if we're Afrophobic, why are you running away from your country? Why don't you stay in your country? Why don't you go to other African countries? Or why don't you go to European countries and leave us in peace? Leave us in peace. Let us enjoy. We fought during apartheid. Can we enjoy our country? Guys, let me not make this video very long. But guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I just want to say kindly hit that subscribe button. Guys, I didn't thank my returning subscriber and my new subscriber. And you who just subscribed right now, I just want to say thank you. I shall see you on my next video. I hope today I was a bit relaxed, but I'll keep on improving, guys. That's a promise. I'm not going to come here angry. I'm going to control myself. I'm going to try to control myself. If I have not calmed down also again, I will. I'm learning to calm down. I'm learning to deal with this. People are trying to destroy our country. I am learning. So that even my English don't go back to England. Because when I'm angry, my English goes back to England. And my English also get angry. And start Englishing. But guys, I'll see you in my next video. Please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to share my video, guys. I'll see you. I love you, man. Sharp.